Hey, what's up, guys and girls? This is Midori, and I'm back with another episode of Draw Midori. Now, welcome back, guys. I am finally back. I've been away for a while now. I've been going through a lot of issues with my health, but I am doing pretty good now. This Friday, I will have to go see the, MRI doctor, and for them to check my lumbar. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Now, this is a drawing I wanted to do for a while now. I'm pretty late with this drawing. I've been following the development of this particular game, which is Streets of Rage 4. And Streets of Rage, oh man, let me tell you, it is one of my, growing up a Sega fanboy. Yes, I will say that. I grew up as a Sega fanboy, and technically I'm still a Sega fan man. So, growing up with the Genesis, Streets of Rage was one of the first fighting beat-em up games that I ever played. I played it before Final Fight. I didn't even know Final Fight existed. I didn't know Streets of Rage was actually a clone of Final Fight. Well, I can't really say it's a clone, but it's inspired by Final Fight, which in my opinion now surpassed Final Fight back in the days. I might be a little bit biased given that I'm Sega fanboy, but still. But yeah, I am really excited to do this drawing. I'm really excited for Streets of Rage 4 because they actually putting back Adam, which was one of the original characters from the series, who was playable up until the point of Streets of Rage 2 where they took him out in for his younger brother Skate. And I love actually the design of Adam in Streets of Rage 4 because I feel like he looks older, but at the same time the same, technically an evolution of his style from the original the game with the yellow and black attire, but they made it more, I can't really say modern, because I guess you could say modern, classical also, because I don't know, I don't want to say he looks like a busboy or something, but I just like his attire. Is very sleek, sort of like he means business, but at the same time, he could kick your ass, and I like the fact that the way they designed him, he has, his hairstyle is technically, I don't want to say it's old school, but it's modern and old school. So I pretty like the fact that he doesn't look generic looking in terms of his design. Well, in the old games, he never looked generic to begin with. And, given with the Streets of Rage 4 art style, I just love it. I love the thick lines. It's sort of similar to my style, the way, the artists, but I'll say my style in digital form, if that makes sense. So instead of pen and paper, it's with the Wacom. So I just love the style, and I can't wait for Streets of Rage 4. Can't wait. Now, guys, here I will do a little bit on the backstory of the character. Now, Adam makes his debut and only playable appearance in 1991 Streets of Rage as one of the 3 cops who quit the city's corrupt police force in order to personally hunt down the syndicate leader themselves. Along with Alex Stone and Blaze Fielding, he managed to defeat the syndicate leader and later named Mr. X in his own headquarters. Now, in Streets of Rage 2, 1 year later, on the anniversary of Mr. X's defeat, Adam is ambushed at his home and taken hostage by Shiva as lure for Alex and Blaze to mount a rescue effort. Adam's kid brother Skate joins up with them and manages to rescue Adam in the ending of the game. Now, in Bare Knuckle 3, which is my least favorite of the 3, Adam is once again a non-playable character, sending Sammy, or Skate as he is called in the game, to aid the team in his stead. However, he is kept to providing the location of the final stage. If the general chief is saved or located and dismantling the rest of the bomb, if the general chief dies, he later appears with the team after the credits and makes an appearance twice in the credits. Now, he wasn't a playable character in Street of Rage 3, which kind of sucks. It's one of the many reasons why I feel like 3's the weakest of the three. No pun intended, but the music wasn't as good as 2. Most people remember Street of Rage music for part 2. Part 1 had some good, decent music too, but I feel like 2 is where the game was at its peak. Gameplay wise, art wise, the sprites in the background, and definitely the music. You can't forget about the music. I feel like 3 had some good ideas in terms of evolution of the combat, but that's about it. Everything else is pretty much either the same or took a back seat, or one step back, if that makes sense. Now, again, the point where I am in the drawing, as you can see, I'm going for that sort of thick lines graffiti style that a lot of my art is inspired by, and also keeping in line with the art style of the actual new Street of Rage game. Some people actually don't like the new art style, but in my opinion, I really love the new art style. I think it looks modern. Like, what's that game called? There was a game with a indie game where it was like a wrestler or luchador, guacamole, something like that. But it was a couple of games that has that flash style, like in the early 2000s, and had a resurgence in the mid 2000s. So in the 2010s, I mean. So I think it's fitting that Street of Rage 4 looks like that, and I'm really excited to play the game, see what the story's about, and hopefully, if it's successful, we get a Street of Rage 5. Now, this drawing is coming to again, guys. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'm finally back, and I will be doing a regular scheduling of 1 to 2 drawings a week. Thank you guys once again, and I catch you guys girls later. Midori out.